car can do everything. Literally everything.
You are now listening to Young Chinks. You are now listening to Young Chinks.
Put in the work for years for this ain't no coincidence.
Thank you guys for tuning in on another episode of Back to Petrol Head, and today we have this beautiful Tesla, fresh, brand new. I can't wait to jump into this one and let's see. I know it's a petrol channel, but we've got to give the electrics a chance. We have to. And to be honest with you, I've been in this one all day today and I really am enjoying it. I love all the little gizmos it's got in it, so stay tuned in, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I've not even got in the car yet, but a feature I do love about this car is these doors here. I love the way it opens. Like, it's just something different, you know what I mean? Not every time the same type of thing. And it's so sleek if you can see it. And the door has, I'm kind of loving the electric now. Let's see how it is when we drive it. Let's go, guys. Come, let's go.
They won't go ledge, we're 3 for 3 now 6 for 6. Put in the work for years for this ain't no coincidence. I did have to take them trips.
So in the Tesla, everything is just controlled by the screen. There's no buttons on the interior, nothing. It's just all hair. So here from the start, you've got the picture of the car and you got the front boot.
But
so that's to open that there, and that's opened. And then you got the boot. That's that opened. The charger slot there, so that when you go to the charger, press that button and it opens up and you can then plug it in.
But you know what it is? A lot of people would say like, oh, you know, when you're getting a car like this, it's just so upsetting that it doesn't have a little bit of buttons, or because you know some cars you get the buttons there.
100%.
Yeah.
Say a lot of people would rather have loads of functions in there, but this just puts it in.
But the thing is, the screen that it has on it is good, and as you said, it covers so much.
Yeah. So let's get into the controls here. You got this. You can adjust the mirrors, then use the steering wheel to adjust each mirror. The steering wheel adjustments. You can fold in the doors. You can unfold.
Literally, you can control the whole car by this screen here.
This even has a situation where, like right now, where we folded it, now you can click always fold mirrors. So anytime we get to this location, it will just fold it. So if there's a certain place near your house that you always want it to be folded, it will automatically do it for you. Lights, locks. I actually use my phone as the key for the car.
Of course.
So like if you come up to the car, you just have to have your Bluetooth on. It opens the car. When you walk away, it automatically locks the car, so you don't have to worry about that as well. You got your standard, you got your sport mode, your comfort mode, your autopilot functions, so you can decide how many cars spaces you want. The different speed limits.
I was gonna say with the what's it called again? With the sport, when you put it in sport, would it reduce your battery time much more faster?
Yeah. So if you were driving in sport, just like a petrol, the battery would probably run out more. Same if you're driving at fast speeds, the battery runs out quicker.
I love the inside of this Tesla.
In a bando, honey, I'm home. The local fiends don't vouch, you won't get served. The cat's unknown, I don't owe no, I made money alone. That bees, they curved the kid back then when I weren't so lit. Now I'm lit, they're pissed, told bro, now you gotta take it slow, but he knows crap.
Okay, another cool feature I love about all these Teslas is the fact that they actually have 2 boots. I know most cars have 1, but having 2 boots is so cool. You know, you might have a little bit of shopping in the back, or the back boot might be full up. You still have the front one, you know what I mean? It's lovely stuff. Wow, I can't believe you can actually use the steering wheel to control the game. Like, this is so cool. Especially if you have kids, you know, and you're going out on journeys and stuff. Like, it's amazing. And the game is actually good quality game. It's good fun, even though I'm losing. But I do love it. It's great. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. This technology on it, all the stuff they have on it is great. Well, good fun. I've never had a car that I can play a game in like this, using the steering wheel. You lot name it to me, then I'll be quiet, because I'm sure. I've never heard of it before, mate.
Yeah, so this is the app for the car. So you can control most of the features from the app. For example, my favorite one is the climb app. So like before you get in the car, you could be in your house and you could decide, you know, it's cold today, I want to turn up the temperature. Amazing. And the car will do it from your bedroom. Absolutely or amazing. In the summer you might be like, well, it's super hot, let me turn it down, or let me get my seat heated, and then by the time you get in the car, everything's set up for you perfectly. You got all normal controls. If you're not near the car, you can vent the windows so that, you know, you can get a little air in, close them. can lock the car, flash the lights, honk the horn,
It's amazing,
start the
this
car,
technology.
open the front, open the back.
Anything for
It's
your
even
phone.
got a valet mode, so if there's people cleaning your car, you can leave it in that mode. It means the car can't be driven, the glove box can stay closed, etc. Even that, if you want to give it to a friend who can't drive, you can put them on speed limit, so you can give them the car, but you can put it on 30 miles an hour.
I know a lot of friends that need that.
Yeah. You can find out the location of where your car is, just charging, find out your local charging spots. Yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, 100%.
The speakers in it are pretty good. They're pretty loud speakers in this, I would say. Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Comes with Spotify,
Yeah,
so you have all your playlists, all your things. You can connect it to your phone.
it's got so much gadgets. It's ridiculous.
It's got podcast. It's got karaoke where you can have the words of the song you're singing and stuff like that. It's got the toy bots, which is like silly little stuff. Like you can have a fireplace and the car heats up. It's got this stupid little
But the fireplace is pretty good though, because all seats on this car heat up, don't they?
Yeah.
So if you're having a bit of a
show you that entertainment. So it's got the games. You can play the games where you can use the steering wheel to drive it. Bunch of different games on there.
that'll keep the kids happy.
100%. Where's the other stuff? We got the theater mode, so you got your Netflix, your YouTube, your Twitch on there. Then we're going to the car settings, like you said. So we got here's all the temperature settings.
Okay.
So you can actually control how you want the air
You can
to
control
flow
that?
in the car.
Wow.
So if you want it to go higher, if you want it to come lower, you could just have touch in there.
But do you know what I like about this car? It's got so much like settings. Some of them are so unnecessary, but the fact is that it has them.
They're there.
Yeah, you just want that, you know.
Heated seats. You got heated seats for the front, for the back, for the middle at the back, so everybody's
yeah.
all right. This is the charging for, so you can kind of see how much miles are left. It also states it up there at all times. And when you go to the charging spot, if you want to walk away from the car and go shopping or something, you can set what amount you want it to charge.
Okay.
So if you want it max charge, you could go over there. They say daily, so this is enough to get you throughout the day. And you click done, and it will stop automatically charging when it gets to that point.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's really good, man. I like this car. It's definitely got a lot of gizmos on it. First drive in the Tesla. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm really enjoying it. Take a left there. You know what it is? People always say this car is so hard to drive. It's so technical. It really doesn't feel like that, you know. It really does not feel like that. I was probably about 2 minutes. He gave me a good old talk over, and I've got used to it already. It feels so smooth. I've never been in something so smooth before. Obviously, it has like a low petrol engine, so that's probably why. So, tell us, what made you go for this car? Like, why the Tesla?
You know what? It was YouTube that made me get it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm obviously a fan of Elon Musk, and I was trying to get a new car, and I was watching a bunch of reviews on it. And when I was looking at the reviews and the features and stuff, I'm like, yeah, this is different to any other car. Yeah.
It's definitely different from definitely different. I remember when these first came out, everyone was such a big hype over them, and now they've evolved, and this is one of the best models they actually have, one of the best selling models they have.
Yeah, I think this is the highest selling one.
Yeah.
Actually. This is the guy selling it.
I think I can tell why. I think if you've never had an electric car before and you're thinking of getting one, just go take one for a drive, and I think you'll definitely make up your mind, because it's nice. It's really nice.
I just feel like the no sound.
No sound. That's a big.
You're a petrol head.
Yeah. That's a big. It's a big. You know, it's a big miss, the sound. But as I said, it's an electric car, so you're gonna know what you're getting in it when you give it a car like this.
The Porsche have got an electric car.
Oh yeah. I've seen that
They
one.
play the sound out of the sound system or something like that.
They're cheap, but it does the job though. It's alright. So I just love the way it drives as well. Like, if you've driven one before, you understand when you take your foot off the acceleration, it actually slows down. Quite sorry about that. So I was just in the road there. But when you take your foot off the acceleration, it slows down quite dramatically. It's good, so you don't really need to use the brakes all the time. It's really good for city driving and stuff like that. I'm really enjoying this car. It's such a nice drive. feels, even the way it takes off, it doesn't even feel real.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's so fast. It doesn't even look fast as well. But as we said, the media thing, obviously we'll get into that a bit more later on, but it's amazing. I feel like what they've done with that is so cool. It looks like a big tablet, let's say.
Yeah. Can you see how you can see all the other cars?
Yeah, literally. You can see all the other cars on the road. It's really good. It's really good, especially if you're not good at driving. Because you definitely can't be a bad driver driving a Tesla. You've got everything here you need, literally. So are you happy with your purchase then? You happy you got one?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
It's not like, I usually get bored of cars after about 3-4 months, but this one I can see myself with it for a while. It does everything you need it to do.
Definitely.
Makes life easy.
I bet it must have been really, really worrying getting it, because obviously it's an electric car. You're probably thinking like with miles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's it like with battery and range?
So yeah, it's got about early 300 miles in it.
Okay.
Does well for me. I probably charge it about once a week.
Only once a week? That's all right.
I don't drive like crazy, but and yeah, the chargers are really cheap. So you can go to a Tesla supercharger that will charge you from empty to full in about 45-50 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's fast.
But usually I don't let it get that empty. So now, for example, maybe today I'll go give it a charge. I'll go there for 20 minutes. It'll be nice for the rest of the week.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Or if you have a home charger, or if your building has a charger, they can charge it overnight, and that usually works well. And try to go somewhere where you could pick up some speed, maybe. Yeah,
definitely. We'll test this out. Yeah. But as you said, with the charging thing, that's not bad for charging once a week. That's not. No,
100%. Of 300 miles, I would say at the Tesla supercharger, it'll probably cost you about £13.
That's
something like close to that. So,
you're never gonna get that fast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, for that much.
Yeah. So the car's expensive. But the running cost of it way lower.
But compared to cars, like for the kind of speed it does and everything it does and the technology, and obviously it's a brand new car, don't forget. It's not that expensive compared to other cars on the market. It's not really other petrol cars on the market. Like if you was gonna get AMG, like a new AMG or something, that's gonna set you back at least 80 to 90 grand.
That's fact. Maybe an M4.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you can pick one of these up brand new for under 60k, maybe.
Yeah.
So, which is there's a lot for his money, because it's definitely going to be one of the fastest in the category. It's got one of the best insides, like digital dash. It connects to your phone. It does everything it needs to do. So.
100%.
The only thing is it's really quiet, obviously. So if you're a petrol head, might not like it.
Might not be for you.
Yeah. At least your neighbours will be happy with you. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're about to head onto the dual carriageway now. See what this little Tesla's got for us. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed, guys. And I'm a petrol head. It's not easy to impress me. I'm really impressed with this car. Electric. Electric's gonna take over. Who would have thought?
A bit of space there. Go play for that.
Boy, you see that? Woo! Woo! This is I can't believe it's going so fast in the electric. It's actually unreal. Okay, guys, I can't even say I'm gonna give it a drag or a second gear drag or third gear drag, because this car doesn't have gears. I'm gonna put my foot down. Whoa. I wish you could have felt that with me. Absolutely amazing. Okay, we're gonna talk about the fact that this car doesn't have any gears, you know, or it doesn't have a clutch. So it's so much plus to buying these electric cars. No clutch, no gear. The worst thing that can happen, your battery goes, and that's gonna take a long time. If you're buying this brand new, that's not much of a problem. You know what I mean, with the batteries, or even a few years old, because minimum they last about 10 years before. It's got warranty about 7 years on it, so you'll be all right with that. Guys, I'm in a car, it's driving itself right now. This Tesla's actually driving itself. Literally, it's so sweet. It drives itself, and it just tells you occasionally put your hands on the wheel, and that's it.
Yeah, just to make sure you're there in the seat, that little apply slide. Okay, so you just have to.
Yeah, put a bit of.
And that's it, and then you're back.
It's just, and it does it so smooth as well. You know, I'm not too sure on a long journey. I'm not too sure if it's me, because do you use this setting a lot?
Yeah, I use this setting a lot. A46, M25. I was going the right lane, set the speed, and that's me for the day.
That's me. Yeah, it's true though. It is. I'm sure once you get used to it, it's obviously.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy letting the machine drive you. It feels a bit nuts, but
it feels more than nuts.
the way I look at it is, this is going to be a better driver than we are.
It's true
So
though.
can you see that there's you can see the upcoming cars on this little radar.
Yeah.
You can see the signs, cones, anything. So it knows it's there.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's true. So you don't even need to feel worried because, as you said, like you can see everything on the dash. You can literally see all the cars that are up and coming, everything. Amazing. It's literally driving itself, guys. All this way, I'm starting to feel more relaxed, you know. I'm starting to feel. At first, I was a bit nervous, but I feel a bit better now. Thank you guys for joining me in another episode of Bam the Petrol Head. This Tesla's been absolutely amazing. First time driving an electric car, and I definitely get a thumbs up from me. Absolutely powerful. It was so fast and so quiet at the same time. Never experienced nothing like that before. So much gizmos on that one. I've got so much more content coming for you lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.
Ain't no coincidence, I did have to take them trips.